that on the one hand, the Constitution gives you the right to freedom of association and assembly, and the other hand, the Summary Offences Ordinance, Act 31 of 29, takes away that right. And that has to be corrected, because this wasn't a demonstration, a march, a public march. It was picketing and assembling for a common purpose. That is to protect the fishermen and their occupation, right? So that has to be corrected, and we call for the repeal of that whole colonial Summary Offences Ordinance, Act 31 of 1921. It was an old colonial act, you know, and so that once a citizen do have the right to assemble, to protest in a lawful and peaceful manner, that is a serious thing in any country. You know, so that we call for the dropping of the charges against the three officers and the repeal of that act. So they're taking advantage of the fisher folk. That is what they're doing, and any good lawyer will tell them that they're infringing the constitutional rights of those two persons who are. But on the other hand, the question of how many oil and gas we're going to drill for in this country. There's a small country, 1,798 square miles, including Tobago, let's say 2,000. So they go dig up right around and surround the place with oil platforms and so on. Right? And what we have to do, we got to import fish, frozen fish, right? And thousands of people who earn a living from fishing. That occupation will be lost, right? And who benefit from all this digging up of the ocean around this island, this small island, or these two small islands? Who benefit? The transnational corporations. We just get the crumbs off and the concessions they get to drill for oil and gas. They take away most of the money, right? So that the citizens of this country have to take a decision on this issue. This is a national issue. It's a question of healthy food, fish, and it is a question of the livelihood of the people, and it's a question of preserving the island, and preserving the environment around our island.